Hi, the doctor's in. I'm Dr. LB, and I am here to help you through your mathematical difficulties. Today, we're going to look at the difference quotient. The difference quotient is defined to be f of x equals f of x plus h minus f of x all over h, as long as h is not 0. And now we're going to find and simplify the difference quotient of f of x equals 3x squared. So, let's start with f of x. And then we need to find f of x plus h. So we go to the function that they gave us. Wherever there's an x, we put an x plus h. So we have 3 times that quantity, x plus h squared. Then we subtract f of x, which is 3x squared, all over h. So now, let's expand. X plus h quantity squared is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 3x squared all over h. Now if we distribute our 3, we have 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared minus 3x squared all over h. If you notice, we can cancel out the 3x squared, and we are left with 6xh plus 3h squared all over h. Now this is not in its simplest form because we can factor an h out of the numerator and have 6x plus 3h divided by h. Our h's will cancel out, and we are left with 6x plus 3h. That is the difference quotient. Let's look at the difference quotient now on a slightly more complicated function. We have x squared minus 3x plus 2. So we have f of x equals, we put in our x plus h squared minus 3 times x plus h plus 2 minus, now we got to open up some parentheses here because we're subtracting f of x as a whole. And if we have more than one term, then we're going to have to distribute that negative. And all of that is over h. So let's see what happens in this numerator. X plus h squared is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. When we distribute our negative 3, we have negative 3x, negative 3h plus 2. And when we distribute this negative, we have negative x squared plus 3x minus 2 all over h. So we can cancel out x squared. We can cancel out the 3x. We can cancel out the 2. And what are we left with? In the numerator, we're left with 2xh plus h squared minus 3h all over h. And we can factor out an h and be left with 2x plus h minus 3 all over h. The h's cancel, and our result is 2x plus h minus 3. So remember that Dr. LB is always in. Please come back for more math help.